Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, looking at another beer that I got from Belgium. The great web shop. I'm giving a lot of shout outs lately because it's where I get most of my beer. They have such a great selection, so check them out. Link for them is down below. Today guys, we're looking at another beer in the Black Damnation series by Struise, which apparently I'm butchering the name of, but hey, I'm Danish. I don't speak Flemish or Dutch or whatever part of Belgium you're in. But I love their stuff. They make great beers. The Black Damnation series, which this is a part of, is amazing. So Black Damnation is twists on Black Albert, which is their Imperial Stout on 13%. They do Cuvée Delphine, which is the bourbon barrel aged version, and then they have this series. So I reviewed the Octopussy, which blew my mind. That is the best Black Damnation beer I've had so far. That is aged in Octomore barrels from Islay. But then they do this one, which is the Black Damnation 21 Black Mess Senior, which is apparently not as good as Black Mess, I was told. But a lot of you guys in the video told me, or in the comments, told me to try this one because this was really good. So Black Mess Senior is Black Albert aged in Koude Islay and Lagavulin barrels, so Islay whiskey barrels. And the regular Black Mess, or just Black Mess, was apparently only in Koude Islay barrels. And some people said that was better, because apparently Koude Islay is a big... If you're into peat, Koude Islay is like a big peat train, but I mean, this still sounds really nice. Lagavulin is also quite nice. So Koude Islay and Lagavulin barrels, and 13% Imperial Stouts, brewed with... let's see, where's the English? There's a lot of different words on here. It says unfiltered, unpasteurized, and bottle conditioned ingredients. I believe it has sugar as well. Ingredients. It's not here in English? Are you shitting me, fool? There we go. Water, malted barley, hops, sugar, honey, yeast, and patience. And this was this is the 2012 vintage. But it was released now? Holy crap, they must have spent a lot of time making this last series of releases in the Black Damnation series. But this is bottle number 506 out of 2,000 bottles of Black Mess Senior. So I'm really looking forward to this because I love peated Scotch whiskey. And this was apparently even more peaty than the Octopussy. So I think I'm gonna like this. And we got PGG, proper glassware. It looks like shit that I'm drinking maybe an Imperial Stout out of a glass like this and not a snifter to some, but I don't care. It's a Struise glass, so we're using it. So pours in the glass a pitch black color. Again, we're two people sharing this as last time. It's a tradition for now, I guess. But pours pitch black in the glass. Nice head that was there earlier the nice head that was there earlier was like beige, kind of rosy looking. You can generate a little bit, but not much. It fades quite quickly on there. But other than that, like the head that was there was kind of beige. Pitch black in color. Let's check out the aroma on Black Mess Senior. Fuck, that is really, really peaty. I'd say more peaty and more medicinally peaty compared to Octomore. The Octopussy. Wow. That super minerally umami peat, oceanside peat is there. But also very medicinal peaty aromas with oak. And almost like a bit of a savory, meaty quality. Lots of dark fruit underneath too. Tar as well. But it's definitely more peaty maybe than... or it's more peaty I think than the Octopussy, but maybe a little less complex actually. Because this is more all peat, and the other one had like loads of layers underneath. This does as well, but I'm getting much more peat. And then like that medicinal thing is much more intense compared to on the Octopussy variant. And then some dark fruits as well, like roasty, toasty notes as well. Raisins and figs. It's like raisins, figs soaked in the Islay whiskey. It smells like a peat lover's Imperial Stout. Like, if you're into peated whiskeys, like, this series is the way to go in terms of Imperial Stout and peated whiskey barrels. So far, it just smells like so awesome together. Like, those dried dark fruits and also, like, kind of almost like juicy dates or something as well. Like, juicy and dried dark fruits combined with the smoke just works really well. Underneath, there's also, like, some coffee notes. Wow, it's so peaty. I'm also getting some red fruits in this. It smells really nice. Let's give it a taste out of a proper Struise glass. Cheers, guys, and thanks a ton to Belgium for the beer. That is also a peat monster. Really medicinal peat, though, to me at least. It's got that minerally earthy oceanside thing, but really medicinal peat, which I think some people are turned off by. Loads of dark fruits too. Medicinal peat, dark fruits, like Isla whiskey soaked dark fruits, if you could say it like that. It's got a bit of a stewed apple character as well. A roasty, burnt, campfire type aftertaste. Super smoky aftertaste too, of course. Peat is smoked. Whiskey barrels. Drying oaky finish. Nice medium, silky, slick mouthfeel. Yeah, it has more of a tart fruitiness to it, maybe even. I'm getting some red apple too, with a big amount of that medicinal character. It's got a hint of vanilla too, hint of spice, maybe a pepper spice. And it's got some acidity. I didn't get the same amount of acidity in the Octopussy variant, but wow, it's maybe a bit more peaty. And I can see what people said, a bit less complex. Maybe a little less complex compared to Octopussy, but it is a peat monster. I would have loved to try just the original Black Mess sometime. That would have been great, but the quantities they do of these beers are very limited, so they're very hard to get. But yeah, rating wise, for the Black Damnation 21 Black Mess Senior, I'm going 96. I think it's really, really nice. But there was just something about the Octopussy that I really enjoyed. And I think it was just it was really peaty, but it was also really complex. This is also very complex. It just lacks a bit the same level of complexity. And it's maybe a bit more peaty too, but the Octopussy was just insane. That's still, to me, the best variation on the Black Alberts and the Black Damnation beers, but this is still worth a shot for sure. Two of the best, I guess, Black Damnation beers for me, but also because I'm a peat lover. And I saw that they even had more peated whiskey editions on Belgium, so might have to get some of those for future orders. So if you guys had a chance to try the Black Mess Senior by Struise from their Black Damnation series, definitely let me know what you thought of it. What's your favorite Black Damnation beer? Let me know. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'm going to say cheers, and see you guys in another beer review.